Hi guys, and welcome back from Carly at the Herbathicary. Really good to see you guys again. If you're new to the channel or like the videos, please show your support by hitting like and subscribe down below. Let us know that you've enjoyed it. Welcome to another spring crochet video. In our last few videos we've been making these pretty flowers, the daisies, the roses. We haven't done the calla lily yet, but in today's video we will be making this marigold. I make this as my French marigold. However, you call it what you want. I've been told it even looks like a chrysanthemum. And once we have all our flowers complete, we will be adding them to this foam ring and making our spring wreath. So the green bit isn't really necessary if you're going to be adding it to the wreath because you won't see that bit. But if it was going in a vase, you'd probably want to add the green bit at the end. So we're going to start with that green and we're going to slip stitch, chain 4, and then slip stitch, start with a slip knot and then slip stitch to that first chain to make our ring. Then I'm going to chain 1 and we're going to work 6 single crochets into our ring. Once we have our 6 single crochets, we're just going to slip stitch to that first single crochet to complete round 1, and now we have 6. Now we're going to increase on the third, so 1 in the first, 1 in the next, and then 2 in the third. So we're increasing by 2 on this round, so we'll then do 1 in the next, 1 in the next, and then 2 in the third. So now we have a stitch count of 8, and we're just going to slip stitch to that first single crochet to complete round 2. So we now have 8. So in round 3 we're going to be increasing on the 4th stitch, but we're only going to be working in those back loops. So 1 in that first one, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, and 2 in the 4th. And we're going to do this again. So 1 in the 5th, with me, 1 in the 5th, 1 in the 6th, 1 in the 7th, and 2 in the 8th. So we now have a stitch count of 10, and we'll just slip stitch to that first single crochet again to finish round 3. So we now have 10 back loop single crochets in this round, and we'll be working the petals onto those front loops. So for the next round we're going to chain 1, and again working in the back loops only. We're going to increase on the 5th stitch in this round, so 1 into the first, 4, then 2 in the 5th, 1 in the next 4, and then 2 in the 10th, and we'll have a stitch count of 12 back loop single crochets for this round. And then we'll just slip stitch to that first single crochet to complete this round. I'm making my flower quite large, about 4 inches across, so I'm going to increase 1 more round. So again working into the back loops only. On this round we are going to increase on the 6th and 12th stitch. So 1 single back loop crochet in the first 5, 2 single back loop single crochets in the 6th, 5 back loop single crochets, and 2 in the 12th. I'll then do my final slip stitch, and I have all the rounds I want. I'm just going to snip off my yarn, chain 1 and pull through to complete the base. Now it's actually going to go this way when you do it, but you'll need those loops on the front so that you can work into them. So I am going to attach my orange or my dark yellow, whatever color you want to use. and I'm going to go into that very bottom front loop that was left over. So I'll just insert my needle from the top of the tube down to the bottom, pop a slip knot on the orange or whatever color you're using, and just pull that through. Now we're going to chain 3, which is going to count as a double crochet, and then we're going to do 2 more double crochets through that same loop, and then we're going to repeat this all the way along. So we're doing 3 double crochets in each of those loops that are left over, so there are front loops. I'm going to complete this till we get all the way around the bottom row of front loops. So I'm at the end, or just getting to the end where it would meet together, and we'll get those last couple. And then once you've done the last loop, we're going to pull those forward and we're going to go up to the next row. So just put your hook in there, and again 3 double crochets in each of the front loops from the next row up. And in my case, I will have 1 more row to do after this, so we'll do exactly the same thing. Once you get to the end of this row, you just move up to the next row, and we're going to do this all the way around until you've finished all of your front loops. So now I've got, I think, 1 or 2 left to do. So I'm just finishing that last one, and we're back to where we started. So now we're going to chain 4 and then turn our work, double crochet back into that same stitch, chain 4 again, and slip stitch into that same stitch. We're then going to chain 4, double crochet in the next stitch along, chain 4, and then single crochet into that stitch. We'll then repeat this process along, so we'll chain 4, double crochet in the next stitch. It makes these cute little petals, and then chain 4 and slip stitch into the same stitch. So we'll continue this process all the way around. So chain 4, double crochet, chain 4, slip stitch, chain 4, double crochet, chain 4, single crochet along all of those double crochets from the previous round until you get into the center. And then I'm just going to stick my hook through, and I'm going to pull all those random strands through. You can sew them in if you so wish, but I find with this project it's not necessary. So I'm just going to pull them all through the middle, and then we're going to flip it so that all of the petals are on the front side. I do find that giving it a yank at the back and pulling the green bit through does help. And I'll just get that bit over there, so you just put it through, and then with our garden wire I'm just going to go through the center of this. Now you can, if you want, if you're going to put it in a vase for a display, you can actually wrap those green bits, but I just find the center and thread my wire through either side. This one, as you're not going to be seeing the back, I'm just going to use these bits to attach it, so I just give it a twist at the back to secure it in place, and then I shall attach this to my wreath. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if you've given this one a go, please let us know, comment below. Go have a look at our other videos, our flower videos, we did a whole range of Easter videos if you want to go check them out. But this is such a pretty marigold / chrysanthemum. I think I'm pronouncing that one right. But yeah, let us know if you've given it a go, and please do comment below. We really enjoy the feedback, and we will be doing giveaways again just before Easter. Again, thank you guys for coming back to the Apothecary. It was great to see you again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.